Hey man, it's moneyb / Ronnie checking in, man. These people in America, they want to know what's going on in my head, what I'm planning, and what's the main situation or what I be plotting and planning. Whole situation is I had to do this for the man up above, call himself the Lord Creator / Deputy Robert Baldwin. People in America who's supposed to be older age people and doing their jobs correctly, as in things that's fair. So my situation as a child, I done got things wrote down on the sheet of what he wanted me to do, and whoever he prophesied in my life to do something good or bad, of me overcoming it. Other than that, long story short, it was all the business was all about me going home so I could do what I want to do like a regular U.S. citizen. But that situation and other people category than myself feel like that I'm so great or superb the way I am or the way I act. Uh, it bring jealousy or slavery to people who like himself who wanted to do to me as in he and they been doing as in nothing fair, nothing fair, just slaving me or whatnot. Long story short, he made me have a kid from a female that I didn't want to because I wouldn't have a kid at all in this planet in this country because what situation he got going on of his of creating evil and evil people, and they feel like they can get away with it because he created somebody to sin. As in, I'm a human being just like other people, so I should be able to sin too, but that just ain't me. And I feel like there's nobody in the category that the man up above can get me in the category to criticize. That's everybody done got the worst thing they ever feared about not even actually being mentioned inside this country, inside this world, like you never been like a superb person. If you understand what I'm saying. But long story short, everything that goes on about me getting enslaved is all about me going home and my home that I purchased with titles for information, titles, deeds, all in courts. That doesn't even matter of me slaving, creating things that he want to be called to a certain situation with COVID-19, why people unemployed, and people criminals and don't care about nothing. With that situation being said, I told him like them when I finally finalized and do everything after the age when I turned 30 of the year 2022, get my jersey number when I was playing sports, things that I put in international, playing sports and things. Um, I was gonna sit. I was gonna go home as a regular U.S. citizen, and the terrorists / the squatters who was acting like they was gonna take my homes and take my property and take things that I own through USA and him, and such as they self. After everything of me going to court and they going to court and they not appearing, me winning things that I already won, and other people who acting like they was participating, acting like they own my home and things, and then with white people then and Caucasian people agreed with me as in I gotta be the white and black man, but have some black people who don't even call themselves black from a whole different country not even participate in coming courts, just yell and scream on the phone and say it was never them or however these people look, however these people look, or people just changing up their appearance, or getting people who inside a society to just win either way of situation that I speak about. So I finally got my papers and everything about my possessional rights of my home on Alistar. After that situation, I had to go and get a certificate of service of the people who supposed to be acting like they were doing commercial business that's going on. They act like they actually own my home of me not not be able to go to no home through him and them or no type of shelter but my vehicle like I've been doing since uh 17 years old of me having a vehicle to shelter myself, AC and heater. An apartments that I can't even put in my name and I don't even have a criminal record because they don't want me to be set free home by myself. So with that being said, after I did all this, after I did all this for him, he was gonna finally let me go home and get apartments and do what I need to do as a regular man and a U.S. citizen. Especially I got two kids on this earth that I had to have my kid. My daughter just followed my son because she want to help her brother do it all. With that being said, after I turned everything in and anybody in USA felt like they wasn't gonna do their job, uh, I had a fake case going on. They changed the court dates. Only thing I told them, then him, that after the fake case of everything that I own was fraud and things that I own like Bitcoin machines and all the military names in my name that's already established in Hillsborough County, in Pinellas County, and it's established in Pasco County, but they just did something illegal and didn't finish dropping the case, then setting a court date and resetting the court date before I went before my court date was without my knowledge and blaming on my bail bondsmen and stuff. Or just have nobody to blame it on, just back as in and just reinstate it and act like nothing never happened, but it never was no justice for me still. But with that situation being said, after court or before court, after court, before court, if they didn't, if the police officer didn't come out and arrest these people, then acting like they don't have nothing to do with it. All I do is get go to court, get things dropped, and just leave this country. Get me an island after I get full custody of my daughter and son, like he said. So it won't be no more bullshit in USA where they're supposed to be the Americans with the stars, people representing the red, white, and blue. They're supposed to be so superb here in USA, America. But with that being said, the other reason I would have had to do if I had my firearms, then he holding my firearms, I would have had to go to my home because a dude, a male, really screaming and yelling at me like these people home, and I had to shoot them down because they didn't want to leave. It was a Robert Acosta deputy guy who supposed to did a job, but he was screaming and yelling, saying before he didn't do his job, he said that he had to do what he had to do, as in people be dead sitting in their home of jealousy and see if he left the key and things around for my home. Then these squatters, terrorists, just sitting inside my home, don't care about nothing at all, like I ever did something for them. But long story short, though, it just had to go them three different ways. Be having my weapons, I have to gun them down to protect my daughter and son in my home, or police officer do their job or what they supposed to do, what I paid them and pay my taxes for, and just regular evict them or arrest them because they didn't want to leave and they were threatening the officers that the officer had cameras over these people and the conspiracy of the people who was in front of my home who don't even supposed to been there, about them just sitting there lying and talking about nothing. But with that being said, the third final thing was uh, get full custody of my two children, my daughter and son, and just leave this country and have a nice life in the island, a nice island and things, and hopefully everybody in USA can be fair, and I can never ever ever return and think about, you know what I'm saying, horrible situation with people going on in the USA.